This training video is going to cover the topics of volume and follow-ups and the reason why I'm talking about the two of them together. So, as you know, each and every product that we sell or that is ordered underneath us or that consultants underneath us order goes to our total group volume. Products that you order and products that you directly sell to customers go under your personal volume, and products that are sold under your consultants go into your group volume. This is a crucial part in making the most money you possibly can here at Impress. So each item is a certain amount of volume. Each pack is a certain amount of volume. Consultant signups are a certain amount of volume. So that's how that number is calculated. For every rank advancement, and I always refer you guys to this handy dandy sheet. If you don't have a copy of this, please let me know and I can email you one because this is so helpful. This is where it says our ranks and what you need to do to get to each rank. One of the requirements for each rank is not just having the right people underneath you. There's also a volume requirement. So let's take bronze, for example. To be a bronze consultant, you need 3 consultants on your front line, and you need 6 qualified consultants in levels 1 through 3. But on top of that, and this is important to note, you need $3,000 in group volume. So $3,000 in group volume. You can view all of the volume that you have, and as it adds up through the month, this is all available in your iCenter. I have another video about navigating your iCenter. If anyone needs a copy of that, please let me know and I can send you that video. But for the purposes of this, know that you need, in this instance for bronze, 3,000 in volume. So let's say, for example, you have already reached bronze. So you have gotten your 6 qualified underneath you in levels 1 through 3. You've got your 3 active on your front line, which means they've had to have ordered at least 79 in the past month, and you've achieved bronze. You will never lose the title of bronze, but in order for you to keep getting paid as bronze, you need to maintain that 3,000 in volume. Now, if you were to drop below that 3,000, it's no big deal. You'll get paid as a senior consultant. You will always still get paid. However, if you want to be paid the maximum amount for your title position, you've got to continue to have that same volume. Now, why do we have the volume one month and not have it again? Well, the answer is pretty simple. You can have a month where you sign up a bunch of consultants. You could have a month where you have a party and you sell a lot of things. But if your customers and consultants are not on auto ship or not reordering every month, you will not have that volume. Which leads me to kind of my next point of this, and that is follow-ups. So even if you're like, what the heck did she just say about volume, about all this stuff? We can talk about that. But let's focus on follow-ups because this is important no matter what rank you are, no matter what rank you're pushing for. There are several ways and several reasons to do follow-ups, and I suggest that you do all of them. So it starts with following up with the people who use our samples. Maybe they're people you've had in the sample group. Maybe they're people you've just given samples to, and you haven't quite gotten a response. Now, I want to be perfectly clear that I am not suggesting that you hound anyone. Use your best judgment of what's, acceptable and normal, but don't be afraid to follow up with people. These samples have value, and perhaps somebody just has it sitting on their nightstand and they've just gotten busy or they've forgotten about it and might need a little reminder for you. Or maybe it's someone who you didn't follow up with quickly after they had the samples and they just don't know how to order or it's kind of slipped their mind. A quick little follow-up, hey, how are you? I just wanted to check back in and see if you liked the samples I sent. Quick, easy, simple, not awkward, not do you want to place an order or anything like that. If they reply back to you like, yeah, I loved them, that is when you might want to respond back with, are you interested in continuing? One of the things I like to say to people when they say, like, I loved it after a week, and I'll say, if you loved your week, you should see what happens when you try it for a month. And that kind of opens the door to the different options to try it for a month. So keep in mind that when you follow up with people, again, like I said, be authentic to yourself. What would you say to someone if they were sitting in front of you, or maybe they are? What would you say to your friends? How would you talk? In our normal life, I don't think any of us are what we might consider like pushy salespeople, but you do have to follow up with people. It's amazing. I know we think like someone's going to love these products and they're just going to order because maybe that's what we did, but it doesn't always work that way. So you need to be doing follow-ups for people who have samples. Then there's the people who either come on board as a customer or as a consultant, but they don't turn their auto ship on. This is really common for me, so I'm assuming it's probably common for you too. It is so, so, so important that we let each and every customer and consultant know that if your products are on auto ship, generally it's just the pads, the shipping will be free. Our shipping rate is $7.50. I think that's a lot. I don't know. I'm like a crazy Amazon Primer. I'll order like a huge amount of stuff, but if I find out I have to pay for shipping, I'm kind of turned off and I might not even place the order. Maybe I'm crazy, but I don't know if I'm alone in this. So in this era of Amazon Prime and Target free shipping and all this stuff, you can just be sure that that will probably resonate with people. So letting people know that by putting your pads, let's say, on auto ship, they will ship for free. I think that's hugely important. And I think it's really important to let people know that. But that's okay. There's still going to be people who don't put it on auto ship. Every month, I suggest that you go back and you look at who ordered from you the previous month. If they are not on auto ship, or even if they are on auto ship, you should be checking in with them. How are you liking using Impress for a full month? They might have an issue. They might have a question. They might have something that they don't want to reach back out to you about, but these are your customers. These are your consultants. You want to take good care of them because that's good customer service and that's being a good friend. So follow back up with people. You would be amazed that when you check in and say, how's your first month going? And they say, great, I'm loving it. My skin looks amazing. That is the perfect segue into saying, well, I noticed you're not on auto ship, which is totally fine. However, I don't want you to run out and miss time with your pads. If you want to reorder, here's my website. And just so you know, if you pop them on auto ship, your shipping would be free. It's simple. That's how I would talk to a friend. If somebody's really loving it and they haven't signed up as a consultant, you might want to introduce the ideas of the consultant discount. Because again, that's going to be the free shipping and the 20% off. We have a lot of consultants who are signing up for the discount. That's normal. That's wonderful. It's helping us build our teams. However, when they sign up and then don't continue, treat them just as you would a customer. Even if they're not working the business, follow up, see how they like it, encourage them to put the pads on auto ship. I know a lot of people hate things on auto ship. I totally get it. There's certain things I would never want on auto ship. You don't need to hound people and pressure them. Just know that your people who aren't on auto ship, you're going to want to keep following up with to see if they're liking it, see if there's anything else they need. I have a customer who I absolutely love. She's a friend of mine. She orders like every 4 or 5 months and orders in bulk. I'm talking she orders like 2 cleansers, 5 boxes of pads, like whatever it is. That's just how she likes to do it. She has it in bulk. She's got the space for it. It's totally fine. I just gently remind her every so often, like, how's it going? Are you still liking it? That kind of thing. And keep in mind that not everybody's going to want the consultant discount. She's a prime example. She's just not interested in that. No problem. You're going to get the 20% commission off your customer orders, and it still helps you with your volume. So it's still winning. You also get quick points off of customer orders. So those are hugely valuable. So don't necessarily feel like you have to push everybody in to being a consultant and taking advantage of the discount. Customers are wonderful. We want to take care of our customers And we also want to guard, protect, and grow our volume. I truly think introducing new people to the products each and every single month is so, so crucial, but also following up with anybody and everybody. Follow up with people who have sampled and not yet ordered. Follow up with everyone who has ordered. Thank them for their business and ask how it's going. If it's going well, suggest a reorder, suggest auto ship. These are just little tips and tricks that can ensure you stay at your volume and that you're going to make the most every single month, because that's what I think a lot of us are here for, and that's great. Let's maximize. This is an amazing compensation structure. I absolutely am so thankful I came to Impress and I found this compensation structure, but I want to make sure that each and every single person is maximizing it. The other thing you want to do is when you're talking to your downlines, especially that anyone is new, when we get towards the end of the month and you're looking at your quick points, 10 quick points is what gets you paid. Each 5-point increment after that gets you paid a little bit more. Always be looking and checking. If you're close to that next increment and maybe you just need to order a cleanser, or maybe you just need to order something, I suggest doing it because you're going to make more money out of that. If you help teach your new consultants how to do that, that will also raise everybody's group volume. Win, 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 win. So these are just a few of my tips and tricks for staying on top of your volume and encouraging you to do all those follow-ups. Any questions? Let me know. Thank you.